Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Dakota, where we try to sniff out the real stories behind those dry corporate filings and figure out if the company's doing a great job or just trying to pull a fast one. Today, we're diving into Quarta-Rad Incorporated's latest report. Think of it as a quick check-in, a current report that tells us what is happening right now. Or at least what they want us to know. And it looks like they've got a new partnership cooking that could be a pretty big deal for their subsidiary. We'll see if this deal is the real quarterback move or just a fancy play for attention. And hey, if you like getting these insights without the corporate jargon, make sure you are subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where we talk more about these kinds of things. Alright, so Quarta-Rad Incorporated, or the company as they call themselves, has a subsidiary named Cellevar Inc. Now, Cellevar Inc. has teamed up with a company called Genesys Cloud Services. Incorporated, they've signed what is called an Independent Software Vendor Partner Agreement. What does that mean in plain English? It means Cellevar is going to be part of the Genesys Foundry program. Think of this like getting your app onto a popular app store. The Genesys Cloud platform is a big deal in the world of contact centers, and by integrating Cellevar's special technology into it, they're hoping to make their contact center services even better and more connected. It sounds like a move to get their technology into the hands of more businesses that use Genesys Cloud. Now, here is a really important part. This report is full of what they call forward-looking statements. That is corporate speak for, we think this might happen, but no promises. They use words like will, should, and expects. They're basically saying this partnership is supposed to help us, but then they add a huge disclaimer. They're warning investors that these aren't guarantees. Lots of things could go wrong, and the actual results might be very different from what they're hoping for. This is pretty standard language in these reports to protect the company from lawsuits. If things don't pan out, it is a reminder that while they're sharing good news, there is always a cloud of uncertainty hanging over these future predictions. They also want to make it super clear this report isn't trying to sell or buy any stock. It is just giving information. They are not trying to get you to invest or sell your shares based on this. It is a disclosure, not a sales pitch. And they are careful to say that this information isn't a formal admission of what is important, and they might not update it very often. They leave the door open to update things later, but there is no real commitment to doing so. It is like they're saying, here is a piece of information, take it or leave it, and we might or might not tell you more later. Now, this report is signed and dated. We see Quarta-Rad Incorporated has officially put its name on this by Victor Shevetsky, who is the Chief Executive Officer. The date of the signature is the 20th of February 2026. This is generally a few weeks after the event they are reporting, which was the 29th of January 2026. This gap is pretty normal for filing these kinds of reports. It gives them time to put all the details together and make sure everything is in order before submitting it to the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC now. Let's talk about the real meat of the matter. While this particular filing, an 8K, is often about specific events like partnerships, it typically doesn't have detailed financial tables like a quarterly or annual report would. This is more of a signal of things to come or an announcement of a significant development. However, what we can infer is the strategy behind this move. By integrating Cellevar's technology into Genesys Cloud Quarta-Rad is aiming to expand its reach and potentially boost revenue through increased adoption of Cellevar's services. It is a clear play to tap into a larger existing customer base rather than trying to build one from scratch. The primary goal here seems to be leveraging the platform of a larger player, Genesys, to gain market share for Cellevar's specialized contact center technologies. This is a common strategy for smaller tech companies looking to scale quickly. They aim to become an integral part of a widely used platform, which can lead to organic growth as more Genesys users discover and adopt Cellevar's solutions. However, the risk is that they become too reliant on Genesys. If Genesys were to change its platform, its partnership requirements, or even its own business strategy, Cellevar could be significantly impacted. They are essentially hitching their wagon to another company's star. The success of this partnership hinges on how well Cellevar's technology truly complements and enhances the Genesys cloud experience for their end users. Looking ahead, an investor would want to see how this partnership translates into actual sales figures and user adoption in future financial reports. For now, this 8K filing serves as an announcement of intent and a strategic direction. It signals that Quarta-Rad is actively seeking growth through strategic alliances, aiming to expand the footprint of its subsidiary Cellevar. So, what is my take on this? This partnership between Cellevar and Genesys Cloud looks like a smart strategic move. It is a way for a smaller company to get its technology in front of a much larger audience without having to build all the distribution channels itself. The potential for growth here is significant if the integration is smooth and the technology is valuable to Genius's users. The main risk, as I see it, is over-reliance. Quarta-Rad needs to ensure that Salavar's success isn't solely dependent on Genesis. They should be thinking about how to build their own brand and customer base even within this partnership. It is a high reward opportunity, but like all partnerships, it comes with its own set of challenges and potential pitfalls. Alright, that is our quick decode of Quarta-Rad's latest news. What do you think of this partnership strategy? Will it be a game changer for Salavar or just a small step? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please hit that like button, it really helps us out. And don't forget to subscribe for more corporate deep dives. Also check out our Discord community in the description for more discussions like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.